They say there are two ways to look at things. Do you see this glass as half empty or half full? Do you look at your corrected answer sheet and go, what? 97 out of 100? Where did I lose those 3 marks? Or do you go, wow, 12 out of 15, 12 out of 50, I must be a genius. No matter which way it is, one thing for sure is that something is wrong with you and you either need a tutor or a therapist. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I will walk you through 3 phases of my life, and it is up to you to judge what is wrong with each of them and to pick which one is better. Phase 1. Why is my life like this? This was the phase where nothing was ever enough. No matter how much I had, I always focused on what I did not have and what I could have had. It started way back in my kindergarten or UKG when I got my progress card after my final exams. Out of 600, I scored 599. And guess where I lost that 1 mark? During the spelling test, I misspelled football as football. I don't know whom to blame here, my hunger or the teacher's mispronunciation. I bet it's the teacher though. However, when the principal called me to her office because of the award I missed, because of that damned football, I couldn't blame the teacher. So I had to settle for the General Proficiency Award instead of the Star Student Award. When all of the elders were focused on how I could have been the star student, I think that scenario stayed with me and it later developed to the phase where I had to do everything so flawlessly that there had to be no room for criticism. This perfectionism over time changed into toxic, unhealthy hunger for excellence. I realized I was too focused on whining about a teeny tiny thing that ended up ruining the whole day for me and for everyone around me. I realized I had to stop being so negative all the time and focus on the positive. Which brings me to phase 2. All is well. Nothing can ever go wrong. In this monk era, I believed that every experience is either a good experience or an opportunity to learn. I was so done with my whining phase that I did not feel like complaining about anything at all. No matter how hard things were, I would laugh it off, saying it's not a big deal. Code less in a test? Not a big deal. I can do better next time. Got in trouble at school? Not a big deal. Life is all about having fun after all. Fell down and broke my leg? Not a big deal. I can stay in bed all day and binge watch all of my favorite cartoons. Life ho to aisi. This positive outlook on life helped me get out of some of the worst moments of my life. But little did I know that I had created a bubble around myself which helped me see only the good in everything. After all, what can go wrong if I focus on the good things of life, right? Well, I got the answer to this during a fight with my friends who were annoyed with me for not taking anything seriously. That is when the bubble finally burst and the reality hit me. Life is not always sunshines, rainbows, and pizzas. No matter how much I love dancing in the rain, a storm is a storm. I have to accept it, and sometimes it is better to just stay at home and enjoy that. This wake up call led me to the final phase of my life, the era of acceptance. Phase 3. It is what it is. With all that has happened over the last few years, COVID hitting us at all in the most unexpected times, taking away the best people with it. And despite of all of that, our lovely institution never failing to give us a hard time. It is extremely difficult to even find a strand of hope to hold on to, let alone stay positive. You have to accept that some things are straight up messed up and there is nothing you can do about it. This acceptance of things is strangely liberating. As rightly said by Mark Manson, the desire for a positive experience is itself a negative experience. And paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is in itself a positive experience. Once you let this sink, once you accept things for the way they are, everything will eventually fall into place. And in this scale of positivity, I've been on both the extremes, insanely negative or overly positive. But somewhere in between is the sweet spot. Finding it will take a lot of time, but once you do, everything will get better. I learned to be grateful for the smallest of things. Even if I grumble for things when things get bad, I try to stay true to my emotions. I learned to communicate my feelings properly. And this change in mindset helped me build a lot of meaningful relationships with myself and with those around me. And to answer that question of the glass being half empty or half full, who cares? There's water. Drink it. Stay hydrated. Thank you, and over to the TMRD.